Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609. I'm out for a trike ride on my Liberty electric trike, and with my license plate that says Rusty 78609. And this looks like a little rough trail here, but we're fixing to go my Liberty electric trike. I love it. Here comes the only person I've seen out today. How are you doing? Interesting. How are you?
Good, how's things?
Much better now that we've seen you.
Right on.
We were looking everywhere for you. Anyway, this trail can be a little rough here. Just let me go around one more time so I can hold the brake a little better. But here we go. I'm going to kind of go slowly down this hill here. One of the pleasures of electric triking is when you're on a smooth trail. Now this is the first time I've been on this one, and it looks like it's not. In fact, it looks like the worst trail I could have picked. God dang. Oh, this ain't gonna get it. No. We can't go down that. How could we go down this? We can't. We ain't. You know, we know thy limitations, you know what I mean? No, and it doesn't look like it gets any better, so we're going to turn around here, if I can. Isn't this a great video? This is another one of my great ones here. Yeah, I'm sure the trolls will love this one, or the negative Neds and Nancys. They'll eat this up. Well, you know, you got to give them something to bitch about. So here we go. Going back up toward the, oh, look at this up here. You think that was bad right there? Where do you see this? I got over this thinking it would smooth out. It didn't. So let me pause the video, guys. I'm not going to put you through this misery here. Well, we got over that hurdle. I think that's all of them till we get off of this trail for a while. If I can make it up this hill here. Hear that wheel spin? Well, this is where this trail starts, and I know that's exciting. But we're at Falcon Lake State Park in Texas, and this trail I'm just getting off of is called White Brush Trail. And if you're walking, be great. If you're riding a tricycle, not good. If you're on a bicycle or a tricycle, not good. Not good. But anyway, this is the place where you come in and check in right here. Go around this way. Stay out of people's way. Cars are coming. But now we'll go down and catch another trail. It's kind of a pretty view from up here, though. There's the lake right straight ahead, formed by the Rio Grande River. And we're zipping now, baby. We're flying. I mean, we are freaking. TRIKEMAN this is light speed. Let me get over a little bit and let this guy go by. If he will. Some people, you know, when they'll park behind you, I love that. I'm watching you, cowboy. Okay. I mean, we got all the way up to 12 miles an hour. That's pretty good, isn't it? But let's keep her going. It says camp in designated area only. Well, I will when I get there. Is there another trail on the way? I think there's one right here, actually. I saw it when I was coming up here. No, it ain't. There's a camp host. How you doing there? One of the few. I think they've got a couple here, maybe more. Beautiful day here at Falcon Lake. This is February the 16th, 2020. And the temperature right now is about 80. And it's supposed to be like that tomorrow and the next day. And then it drops down a little bit after that into the upper 50s and the upper 40s. And then a few days later, it goes back up into the 80s again. Let's see if we can't find a decent trail here. Just burning daylight on a beautiful day, guys. Beautiful afternoon. There's a trail right down here on the right. We're fixing to get it. We'll probably hit another loser. Maybe not. Think positive, Rusty. Okay, I'm thinking positive. We're probably I'm positive we're going to hit another one. No, I'm not sure. There's a good one down here, but I never can remember the names of them. They go a little ways and then they change the name of the trail. You know, White Brush, it's just one continuous trail basically that goes around the park with a few different entry points. So we're going to go right up here and take a right. There was one I was on yesterday that was pretty nice. I rode around yesterday and had me a little toddy beer while I was cruising. Can they get you for electric trike under the influence in a national or a state park? Probably. I'm sure if there's a way to make money, they will. Let's see, it's up here, Thumb Horse. I may have passed it, huh? No, I didn't. Couldn't have passed it. Yeah, this morning I did a video. I've already posted it and you've already seen it if you watch any of my videos. Right down on the Rio Grande, babe. I mean, right on the river. Here it is right here. I mean, yeah, but I drove down there. There ain't nothing down there. I mean, why anybody would want to cross the river into this brush, I have no clue. Because maybe there's some trails out there I don't see. This trail here's not too bad. Got a sitting spot here. See this, if I'd have stayed on White Brush Trail, it would have come, that's it right there. See, it doesn't look too bad here. Let's go down there and see where it turns bad. But you know, I've ridden these trails a lot. And I rarely see, and I really don't want to see, a lot of wildlife. I wouldn't mind it, but as long as it's wildlife that ain't too damn wild. I've seen, on the trails, I've seen, I think, 2 javelina and 1 deer. Doe, a female deer. I was here. I remember that pipe. No, the one I saw, there was 2 pipes. This is the 1 pipe trail. Yeah, this is the 1 pipe trail. And when it gets all bad, I'll turn around in the video maybe. But yeah, it's not too bad. You almost can see out through the brush here. And but it's interesting. You know, you come around the corner and you think, you never know what you're going to see. Life begins around the next corner. Maybe. Oh. I've got 123.1 miles on the trike now. And the only thing you need to do to maintain it, really, as far as I can tell, of course, the brake, front brake. The rear brake is a chain. There goes a Roadrunner, but you're not going to be able to see it because it blends right in with the brush. But there's no grease fittings that I've seen. Maybe there are. I have to double check that. But you got to oil the chain, and I use that dry oil. That's what they call it. Shake it up, and it doesn't leave a residue. It's supposed to be good stuff. I paid good money for it, and I oil the chain once a month, whether it needs it or not. What do you think about trail triking? Not much. Ain't nothing here, man. Let me get up here to this corner and I'll shut it down and you'll be able to hear it. There ain't nothing here, man. You might be barely able to hear some birds. Not much, huh? Onward. I got my old floppy hat on. So this trail it might have been just really bad at the start. Because this is not bad at all. And it's pretty easy to do the video. I mean, I just hold it in my left hand because my right hand is on the, quote, throttle. And we cruise along here about 3 miles an hour, which is just about the speed you'd be walking. But as far as wildlife, there may be people. There may be. I'll get this out here in a minute, guys. It's going off in my brain. It just ain't coming out of my mouth right. There may be a lot of wildlife here. I just haven't seen it. I don't see any signs. You know what I mean? There's no poop on the ground. In the mornings, I look at the places in the trail where there's loose dirt. I don't see tracks. So, you know, there's a cardinal singing there. Redbird to me. There's those little benches they put out for you. Don't they look comfortable? I imagine it would be pretty comfortable if you've been walking for an hour. They say this is a birder's paradise. Maybe. It's just a paradise to me because it's 80 degrees on February the 16th. That's paradise to me. But you know, this old brush, you know, if you tried to cross this country walking, you know, and there were no trails, that would be very, very tough. You know what I mean? And particularly after March and early April, when the rattlesnakes start coming out again, and they're a little angry because they're coming out of their hibernation. Weather like this may bring them out. I don't know. They may come out early. I'm going to turn around right here because I know on the other side of this is where it gets a little rough. See if I can. You know, this thing has reverse. Let's try the reverse. You see this little red button right here? Right here? You push that in and you give it the juice. Just back right up. I just love that. This is too cool. And then you press it again, it pops out, and away you go. There's my deal. My gauge, my speedometer, my battery level indicator, and that 4 in the upper right, that's the power level I have it on now. It goes from 1 to 5, and I usually keep it on 3 or 4. 3 would work here. In fact, I'll change it if I can. There we go. It uses a little less battery. The lower the level, the less power you'll use. And there's a bird right there. Oh, that's a woodpecker, an old red-headed woodpecker. Well, it was until it flew off. You don't see many of those. These people that come down here or that are birders, they look for that all day long and never see it. I come around here not caring and see them all the time. It's crazy. Falcon Lake State Park, a lake that is 1/3 full or 2/3 empty depending on your point of view. And one hurricane in late summer will fill that thing right to the top and flood it. Because, you know, you get 22, I'm just checking to see how much time we got here. I'll have to end it here in a minute. Well, it won't get up today anyway. I mean, I'll start it up here in a little bit, and it may make it before midnight and it may not. But I'm just going to keep putting them in the pipeline, ladies and gentlemen. They'll be coming. I mean, comment may come out while you're eating supper instead of breakfast, but it's coming. Let's try it. Look at this tree. What a nice shape. Now, what could cause that? What would cause that tree to make a 90-degree turn? Because you know they're always just reaching for the sun. There must have been another tree here at some time, and they took it out maybe. This is so peaceful to me. I mean, I just cruise along here, and later on I'll go back and get me a beer or two or three and put them in my little cooler with those little, I don't know what you call them. They're plastic filled things that you can put in your freezer and freeze them, and then you can use them for ice in your cooler. I've got 4 of them. I just have them in the refrigerator, but they work fine. Keep the beer cool enough for me. Hell, if it got hot, it wouldn't matter to me. I'd still drink it. But cooler is better. Cool, not real cold. A lot of people like their beer ice cold. I don't. About 50 degrees is fine with me. 40 to 50 in that range. Some people like it just about frozen. But we'll get up here a little bit, guys, and I'll end the video, because I know that I don't want to overpower you with all this excitement. See, that's dung there, but that's Native American dog. Or excuse me, gringo dog. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get right here at this turn. And it's such a busy intersection, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So with that in mind, guys, I'm gonna get off the trike, end the video, and sit here a minute and drink some water and put my sunglasses back on. So you see those, they got wind turbines right over in there. They don't have many of them here, but they've got a few. It's not like it is around Fort Stockton out in West Texas. But Texas is the #1 wind generating state. That's a lovely tree. Having said that, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Well, it helps. If you want to, it's fine. I'll make it. I'm a survivor. And what else can I tell you? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day is good for you. Take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply. Hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. That relieves stress. And relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Sure it is. And then what else? Stretch, walk, exercise. Very good for you. And then what else can I tell you? Stand guard at the door of your mind, boy, and that's important. It's really hard. We're not naturally positive people, I don't think. I think we're naturally negative because that supports our survival instincts, or vice versa. Does that mean anything, what I just said? Probably not, but it sounded almost important. But anyway, thumbs up, guys. Carpe diem. Oh, I just said that. Enjoy your day, and enjoy your life, and do whatever you want to do. But anyway, at ease, carry on. Bye-bye.